This is the 4th of January. We did dinner last night. That was the pork chops with the acorns and Brussels sprouts, acorn squash and whatnot. Good morning, son. Okay. He woke up today and made me coffee, y'all. Yes. He's a good kid. He just goofy. He can't help it. Okay. So today for breakfast, I don't know about the kids, but I'm excited for it. They might not be, but you know, let's find out. It's smoked salmon with goat cheese, and it's all over a roll with a couple of types of vegetables. So let's get into it. I hope y'all are as excited about it when you see the finished product as I am. Okay, let's do it. All right, I got my apron on. Let's go through a rundown of the ingredients. Our ingredients today include capers, garlic, which isn't up here. I got to pull out my garlic. A cucumber. I got one cucumber over here. Let's see what we got. We have goat cheese, yogurt, radishes. It says a bunch of radishes, but since I'm really truly expecting only me to eat this morning, I only yanked one, and both the cucumber and the radish are from my garden. 2 shallots, but I'm only going to use the one because, like I said, I'm the only one I'm thinking is going to eat this. Salmon, smoked salmon. So I have this package here. 1 tomato, some oil, some black pepper, and everything seasoning. Okay, this is the flavor kit. This the capers. This is where we're getting our flavor from. So let's go on ahead and get started. All right, so first things first, we want to mince this shallot, and then we want to put this in a skillet and cook this down with just the tincture oil to get it soft. So let's get it cut up. Get this softened in the skillet. Here's our 1 clove of garlic. It should be 2, but like I said, I think I'm the only one who's gonna eat this, so I'm halving the recipe. But I'll put the full description of all ingredients. Every other step is the same. This also goes in a skillet with the shallots. All right, so everything is in the skillet that needs to be cooked through. That's our garlic and our shallot, and we'll give this, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 minutes, just whenever the shallot becomes translucent, and then we'll drop this in a bowl and continue on. All right, so here's our cleaned, washed vegetables. All I'm gonna do is basically thinly slice all of this up because these are going to be layered on top of our buns, our toasted buns, for kind of a open face sandwich. So a half of each bun is a half of each sandwich, and then we layer all the ingredients on top. So let me slice these and toss them all in the bowl. All right, so I've sliced up enough of everything. Like I said, I really don't expect, maybe my son will get into it, but it's just something about the look of salmon, or smoked salmon, that I think my daughter's not going, even though she eats sushi, okay, I think she's not going to go for it. But we'll see. I can always slice up more and toast more and do more of the same if she decides she do. All right, but to these, I'm just going to add a little salt and pepper, just plain old salt and pepper, and just let it kind of get a little of the water out, but that's all that's happening here. All right, and here are our buns. I'm going to go ahead and drop these in the toaster. Like I said, this is open face sandwiches. So this is a serving. You're going to layer everything on top of this. And then you can eat it with a fork and a knife, or you can caveman it and just jam it in like you would if you were eating a bagel. So right now only my son and I are present for breakfast, so I'm going to get our bread toasted. While the bread is toasting, you're now going to take your goat cheese and your yogurt, and you're going to mash them together until they're smooth. All right, so you just want to blend these two up. They're going to be like your base. All right, there we go. I guess that's kind of like your cream cheese, right? That's the kind of texture it is once you get it fully mixed up and smooth. All right, so let's construct. We have our toasted buns. We're gonna put a layer of the goat cheese, yogurt, faux cream cheese on the top. If you don't like yogurt or goat cheese, go with cream cheese if you like that. Or skip it all together. This just adds a good layer of flavor. All right, so you add a layer of this on there. My son says he wants some of what mom is eating, so we'll make this his. So we won't get too carried away. And now we're gonna put a layer of salmon. All right, so we have a layer of salmon. I think I'm gonna tear this. This is a little long. These are smoked. And they're cured, so they are very salty. So hopefully you're not heavy-handed with the remainder of the ingredients, because it can get really salty really fast. So there's a layer of salmon. All right, next we want to put on some cucumbers, which I've tossed all my vegetables in a bowl, season it with salt and pepper. That includes the shallots and the garlic. So next is cucumber. Hold on, let me get the cucumber out. So nice little layer of this. And then we want to put on a layer of tomatoes. All right, then top it with a little radish. Now, homegrown radishes can be a tinge spicy. So hopefully these aren't too extra. All right, and then lastly, we want to put a little, where's my spoon? I want a little bit of these shallots and a little bit of capers. A little shallots on there. And get my little spoon out and get some capers. And if you've never had capers before, capers are also very salty. So you may not need very many. There's a little caper. It's more of a garnish here. Totally edible, just salty. This is a salt component. So there's capers. Like I said, this is Alexander's version. We're not gonna get too carried away. And then lastly, and very lastly, we're gonna top it all with a little everything spice, everything seasoning, which is already a power pack of flavor. All right, so that's it, y'all. That's everything. Like I said, I don't know if both kids gonna eat this, but Alexander wanted some, so bon appetit. See y'all tomorrow.